Hey guys, it's Joe Delera, and I've got a couple of my favorite NBA plays for today's Monday NBA slate. The first pick that I'm going to be looking at is the Boston Celtics first half team total over 59.5. You guys have heard me talk about the Celtics before, and they've been absolutely rolling. They're the number one team in adjusted net rating and the number one team in adjusted offensive rating as well. And a lot of this has to do with the absolute barrage of threes that they shoot. And they've continued to excel over and over again in the first half as their rotations are a little bit tighter and their bench depth has been very, very strong. One of the things that I like about Boston in the first half here against Chicago is that the Bulls actually, even though they have a top 10 ranked defense in terms of effective or in terms of adjusted defensive rating, when we really look at the numbers and we look deeper into it, part of the issue for Chicago is that they're allowing opponents to shoot 55.6% in terms of allowed effective field goal percentage. And that's actually bottom 5 or bottom 6 in the league. And that's largely predicated on the fact that they're allowing opponents to shoot 39.3% from three-point range. So when you have a team like Boston who is uniquely able to really take advantage of that deficit in your defense, it's going to create a recipe for a lot of points. And when we look at the Celtics, they've been absolutely rolling. And over their past 10 games, they've gone over this total in the first half in 8 of those 10 games. And one of those was against Chicago, where they put up a 63-point first half. So I like Boston to go over their first half team total of 59.5 against Chicago. The second pick that I'm going to be looking at is Tyrese Halliburton over 2.5 made threes. And you can get this at about even money. Part of why I like this is Halliburton's gone over this line in 10 of 15 games this season, including last game against Orlando where he made 3. And the attempts are always there. And part of what's going to continue happening in this game is Orlando's going to keep giving up those attempts. Orlando is bottom of the league, and they allow 39.1% of their shots against them from three-point range. And Halliburton, he's a known sharpshooter. And over the course of the season, like I said, he's gone over this line in about 2/3 of his games. So I like this, especially at even money, for him to replicate that performance against Orlando and make over 2.5 threes. So to recap, my two favorite picks for today are the Boston Celtics first half team total over 59.5 and Tyrese Halliburton to make over 2.5 threes. Best of luck on your wagers and enjoy the rest of your Mondays.